Alright, first things first. Too many bloody ads during the day, God. Hello. This time on Crash Test Dummy TV. First things first, as I usually try and do, just protect your area. You're going to curse and cry and so on when you do hurt it, so you might as well, what's that bloody saying? Prevention better than cure. Right, have I finished piss farting around? Okay, now, it is basically industrial diamonds, really fine diamonds. Now what we do is just give it a smear on the face, not too much, because you're going to be putting a little bit extra here or there, because obviously and naturally it's going to push off that surface almost immediately once you start turning. So apply liberally. You don't have to do it on the inside here, but I always do that little bit, just so both surfaces have roughly an even coating all the way around. Slide it in there, get your little suction cup tool and do what the cavemen did. Oh, now this is an old suction cup, so I don't know if it's going to bloody stick that well. No, it's not. Frickin' hell. Bloody. Take it, baby. Love me. Alright, what is it? 30 minutes, roughly, has passed. Oh my god, they've actually got warnings. Hearing protection must be used with these. Well, I've got a helmet on, so that's hearing enough. Quick shout out to Burson in Bayswater. Thank you, Leon. Quick shout out to whoever the cheap ass mob that made this. Bet you it's from China. Yep, made in China. God, come on guys, bring some manufacturing back to Australia. I'm sure this is easily done over here. Anyway, hopefully this time the rubbers won't perish so much. Anyway, where were we? Bloody Nora. It's just not doing it. It's not being nice. And this is not working on a swiveling table. Try this again, shall we? It's in the dark now. I've probably got a bit of paste on the suction cup itself. No, this one's too small. It's annoying me. I think I know why those were cheap. The rubber is not that fantastic. Oh, that's frustrating as hell. Wonder if I'll do my dodgy. Oh, come on. Thank you. Alright, I've shot ahead a little and done a test of my little bodgy tool that I just made. Yeah, just drilled the ground, the end of it down, so to fit in the drill. I wouldn't advise it, but in this case it's working. Cool. It's the last set done. As you heard just then, the sound that it was making as I went up and down and up and down, you can kind of, well, hopefully you heard the diamond paste getting drawn into the two surfaces and then getting ground out of it. As you can see, when I did show this one before, it was black halfway around. As you can see now, it's got a nice clean band all the way around. That's what you're looking for. This one was the worst, fourth cylinder, as far as carbon in my opinion. The drill method, I'm not sure if it's sanctioned, but I have used it in the past. It makes the job a hell of a lot easier, because using that tool manually, if anybody's ever tried to start a fire, it's really hard to keep a consistent circular motion happening. So in some cases a drill is better. You just be a little bit careful with the drill, don't be too savage, and it should be right. I mean, basically you're pressing steel, hardened steel, against alloy, so it's only going to shine up those surfaces like that. That's what you're looking for. Groovy. Alright, next phase, we'll be putting the valve stem seals on and putting the valves all together. So, after I clean up my tools and stuff, because you need to, that's what I mean, I just ground that down on the actual grinder itself. I just put it against the side and just turn until I had roughly a thickness. So yeah, Bodgy Brothers are us. Yeah. Okay, now we're at the stage of putting it together. What I'm going to do is just give it a weeny bit of oil. Doesn't have to be heaps. Watch you don't drop it in the container. Just to lubricate. Because when you first start up, metal to metal is obviously not good. So you want to give everything a helping hand. You can use grease. In some areas I am going to use grease. And as well as when you put your caps on, it gives a little bit of oil in there to... Oh, come on. It's really hard to get in there. You should just push on by hand, just like that. And then when you pop your valves through, they will stay. Come on, open. I always make a fool of myself. That's how you get remembered in this world. Cool. It's two done. Rag's a good idea. Always do the rag. Now, cylinder 1. Don't forget your little thingies. They sit on the bottom of the springs and stop the impact of the spring going directly onto alloy. So they go on first. Not necessarily needing oil on those because they're only sitting there. Okay, now I didn't mark which one was forward, which one was back, so I hope these springs there's no difference. There shouldn't be, but just in case, have a look. Diameter and height and everything look right. Get in there. Alright. Next was the tops. No, that's where the shims go. Hang on. What are we doing here? No, shims should be in there. No, collets and everything are in there. Notice I marked these two, just in case. What are we doing? Inlet and exhaust. That's inlet. These weren't marked because they should not matter. Now this is the bugger of a bit, because you really don't want to scratch your head. You should always kneel on a rag. Concrete floors are not good for knees, or legs, or spines, or anything like that. It should be still marked up from last time. Get that fluff off there. Oh, why aren't you compressing? Now this is the bugger of a bit. Where's my magnet? Pointy nose pliers and a magnet for this bit. Can be a pain in the bum. Get off. Get off. Well, the downside of a magnet, it's going to stick to the tool around you, except for me, as I'm not metal, but I am a tool. Ho ho ho. Get in there. Takes a little bit of a minute. Oh, damn it. Damn you. Come here. Pointy nose pliers. Got a little ring on it, on the two halves. Come on, move over. You gotta like manipulate it gently. Just to give it just enough space to drop in like that. See, it's free once it's in there, but you just gotta go past that point. Slowly release the clamp, as slowly as you can anyway. And that, carefully pulling it away from the head so you don't scratch it. Now I'm going to stop filming on and do all the rest and show you when it's done. Just remember, you want to coat all the surfaces with oil, or grease is better because it doesn't move. Oil will drip down over time. Oil's okay here because I was mainly concerned about the valve stem seals themselves. You want a little bit of oil on there so they don't tear off any of the surface on startup. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot ahead doing the rest. Things to look out for. Well, actually, yeah, when you're putting on these valve stem seals, they're a bugger to get in there because, you know, tiny spot, big fingers. Well, it is for me anyway. Come here, you rotten sod. Pointy nose pliers. Hold it, place it in position, get your finger in there, and then manipulate it on like it's a bottle cap that you're pushing on, and you'll feel the click. Now, really big thing to look out for. These are the base to the springs. Not all heads have them, but some do. Make sure these go on first. I didn't, and I've killed a valve stem seal in the process, getting it back off. Then I went and made myself a little tool to pull them off properly, as well as the seals that I've got to do later. Very handy to have in your garage, just a bent over screwdriver. Anyway, yeah, so push them on, wait for that click, and that's your valve stem seals going on. Other things to look out for, just be careful, plan ahead. I'll keep on going and do the rest. Just a snippet I thought I'd bring to you because, yeah, life's little stuff-ups. We're all crash test dummies. We do fall off every now and then. That's pretty much the channel motto. That's why my videos are dodgy. Anyway, later. Bugger, bugger, bugger. I have got to put everything aside because... Where's the broken one? I broke the valve stem seal, as I mentioned.